Welcome to your free online course in English grammar from Live and Learn. My name is Anjali. I hope you enjoy this lesson and you find it useful. If you do, please like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also if you know anybody else who might be interested in improving their English through learning English grammar, then please share this video with them. Okay. Let's move on to the lesson. Live and Learn free online course in English grammar. Lesson 11. Adjectives. Part 3. An adjective is a word that adds something to the meaning of a noun. In other words, it describes the qualities, attributes, characteristics, or numbers connected with a noun. In this lesson, we will look at comparative and superlative adjectives. Comparative and superlative adjectives. When we want to compare something with something else like it and express the fact that one thing is good, something else is better, and something else is best of all, we use comparative and superlative adjectives. In fact, 3 of them were used in this sentence: good, better, best. Degrees of comparison. Adjectives change their form to express comparison. There are 3 degrees of comparison. 1. Positive degree. This is the adjective in its usual form. 2. Comparative degree. This is an adjective that has been changed in form to express the meaning better. The comparative degree is generally followed by the word than, but comparative adjectives ending in or are followed by the word to. Examples: this house is bigger than that one. George thinks he is superior to Carl. Gaia is more adventurous than Caroline. His colleague was senior to him. 3. Superlative degree. This is an adjective that has been changed in form to express the meaning best. 3.1. Absolute superlative. This can be used when there is no comparison involved, but you still want to express that something is the best or the highest or the ultimate. In that case, the word most is used in front of the positive adjective. A. It is most commonly used with the definite article the and the word most in front of the positive adjective. Examples: it was the most fun I have ever had. He was in the most advanced stage of terminal cancer. B. It can be used without an article or with the indefinite article a in front of the positive adjective. That type of use is rather old-fashioned now. Examples: it was a most interesting lecture. She was most distressed. Negative comparisons and superlatives. Comparisons and superlatives can also be made negatively by using the words less and least with the positive adjective, so that it takes on the meaning of the negative adjective. Negative adjectives are made by prefixing un or non hyphen to the positive adjective. However, if less or least is placed before a positive adjective, the meaning can also become increasingly positive, depending on the meaning of the positive adjective, though not as positive as a comparison or superlative made in the usual way. Examples: increasingly negative meaning: Lucy is uninteresting. Chris is less interesting than Jenny. Stella is the least interesting of all. Increasingly positive meaning. Tom is violent. Alan is less violent than Tom. Jacques is the least violent of the three men. Two, negative comparatives can also be used when something is compared to the same thing at a previous time in the same person, animal, or thing. Examples: I am less miserable today than I was yesterday. The cat was less hungry than she had been before she was fed by the kind stranger. The wooden table looked less stained after it was sanded down and varnished. Meaning, it was less stained than it had been before. Three, negative superlatives can also be used when no comparison is involved. Examples: I am not in the least hungry, meaning I am not hungry at all. She was not in the least irritated, meaning she was not irritated at all. Or, are you angry? No, not in the least, meaning no, I am not angry at all. Adjectives change their forms to express their comparative and superlative degrees in the following ways. 1. Most one-syllable adjectives and a few two-syllable adjectives in the positive degree form the comparative by adding er and the superlative by adding est to the end of the original word. Examples: positive, sweet; comparative, sweeter; superlative, sweetest. Positive, kind; comparative, kinder; superlative, kindest. Positive, short; comparative, shorter; superlative, shortest. Positive, clever; comparative, cleverer; superlative, cleverest. 2. When the positive adjective ends in e, r or st are added to the end of the word. Examples: positive, wise; comparative, wiser; superlative, wisest. Positive, brave; comparative, braver; superlative, bravest. Positive, large; comparative, larger; superlative, largest. Positive, noble; comparative, nobler; superlative, noblest. 3. When the positive adjective ends in y after a consonant, the y is changed into an I before adding er and est. Examples: positive, happy; comparative, happier; superlative, happiest. Positive, heavy; comparative, heavier; superlative, heaviest. Positive, wealthy; comparative, wealthier; superlative, wealthiest. Positive, easy; comparative, easier; superlative, easiest. 4. When the positive adjective is a word of one syllable which ends in a single consonant preceded by a short vowel sound, the last consonant is doubled before adding er and est. Examples: positive, big; comparative, bigger; superlative, biggest. Positive, hot; comparative, hotter; superlative, hottest. Positive, thin; comparative, thinner; superlative, thinnest. Positive, fat; comparative, fatter; superlative, fattest. 5. The comparatives of positive adjectives with more than 2 syllables are formed by placing the word more in front of them, and the superlatives are formed by placing the word most in front of them. In these cases, the superlative is always defined by the article the, which is what makes it different from an absolute superlative. Examples: positive, beautiful; comparative, more beautiful; superlative, most beautiful; positive, difficult; comparative, more difficult; superlative, most difficult; positive, exciting; comparative, more exciting; superlative, most exciting; positive, dangerous; comparative, more dangerous; superlative, most dangerous. 6. Some positive adjectives with 2 or more syllables form the comparative and superlative degrees with either er and est or more and most. Examples: positive, handsome; comparative, handsomer; superlative, handsomest; or positive, handsome; comparative, more handsome; superlative, most handsome; positive, stupid; comparative, stupider; superlative, stupidest; or positive, stupid; comparative, more stupid; superlative, most stupid. 7. Some positive adjectives do not follow any rules to make comparatives and superlatives. These just have to be learned. Here are a few examples. Positive, good or well; comparative, better; superlative, best; positive, bad or evil or ill; comparative, worse; superlative, worst; positive, little; comparative, less or lesser; superlative, least; positive, much as in quantity; comparative, more; superlative, most; positive, many as in numbers; comparative, more; superlative, most. The correct use of the comparative in the same person or thing. When 2 qualities are compared in the same person or thing, the word more is always used. Examples: he was more brave than careful; she was more beautiful than wise. Well done! You have completed this lesson. If you enjoyed the lesson and you found it useful, please do like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you know anyone who is also interested in improving their command of English by learning English grammar, please share this video lesson with them. If you would like to buy the Live and Learn English Grammar textbook, you can buy it as an ebook or as a paperback from the Amazon website that serves your country of residence. There are some links in the description box below the video. The book does go deeper into aspects of grammar, and it also contains exercises with answers so you can monitor your own progress. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.